Russell?
You haven't been with these guys that long, Russell, but do you feel a full part of this senior class?
Of course I do. Ever since I got here, it's the reason why I came here. It's been a great experience just to be in Madison, to have the opportunity to go to school here, continue my education, and obviously play football. And every day is a blessing to me. We've got 6 more days in the regular season, and that's the way I look at it. And just enjoying every second of it.
Russell, can you talk a little bit about still having something to play for after the season, the player you guys had some mid-season struggles?
Well, if you love the game of football, you always have something to play for, and if you respect the game, every day you battle your butt off just to be the best you can. And that's my motivation every single day, individually. But in terms of as a whole team, we knew that we still had an opportunity to be successful and do a lot of great things this season. It's come down to this. It's a great opportunity for us. We're excited about it. I know our fans are excited, and it should be a great game on Saturday.
So was there a game or a moment or anything this season where you thought not only did you feel a part of this class, but this class felt that you were a part of this class as well, where you felt truly accepted or as a part of this group?
Well, I guess the initiation of throwing myself into the ice tub was one, but in terms of actual game experience, the first game was when I knew that all the guys trusted in me, that we were ready to go, and then some of the big games that we played in, Nebraska and all that kind of stuff is obviously exciting to play in. So there's been a lot of different moments, and I could give you a long list of different great moments I've had with these guys, and I always will remember and always cherish.
The schedule's obviously set up in this way that this is kind of a winner-take-all game. Can you, I guess, picture a better scenario, for kind of a senior day thing? And was there a point where you maybe looked at the schedule and noticed that this game is probably going to be the one where everything comes down to?
Yeah, definitely. And when I came here, I looked at the schedule, saw all the teams that we played, some of the great teams that we played, and obviously playing Penn State at home is going to be a great experience. They've got a lot of tradition, obviously a lot of great history, and it's going to be a great game, a great battle, and it's for the first, to go to the first Big Ten championship ever. And so there's going to be a lot of emotion, and also, obviously with senior day, everybody's going to be excited and ready to go.
Russell, you talked about moments when you were asked about feeling of acceptance. I'm just curious, I don't know if you were asked back in August, but what was your reaction when they voted you captain, given the short amount of time you had been on campus?
Well, it meant a lot to me because there's so many great leaders in this football team and through this program. And there's always been a lot of great leaders in the past too as well. And so to be voted captain and only being here for 2 months or a month, I guess, it means the world to me. And I was going to do everything in my willpower to do the best I can every single day and bring it every single day. And I believe I've done that. And just been a great experience just to get to know each and every single one of these individuals on this football team and be a leader of this football team.
You've obviously played in some other senior days as an underclassman. With so much on the line in such an important game, do you have to worry about controlling your emotions as a senior, do you think?
Well, playing quarterback, you always have to control your emotions, and so I'm pretty much used to that. I've been through a lot in my lifetime, in my short period of 22 years. So, it's going to be a great moment, and obviously when you play in Penn State and playing to go to the first Big Ten championship ever, it's going to be a lot of things going on. The fans are going to be excited, but at the same time, it's 100 yards. And you have to play the game just like you always play the game, with a lot of effort, a lot of desire, a lot of passion, but also a lot of focus and a lot of attention to detail. And that all happens during the week.
Russell, are you impressed with how the Penn State players have faced adversity over the last couple weeks?
Definitely. I'm definitely very impressed by the way the Penn State players have been handling everything that's been going on, and just to play well just in general. Obviously to play well on a weekly basis in the Big Ten Conference isn't easy. And then to play as well as they are with all the allegations going on, it's definitely impressive, and we have to be prepared for what they're bringing to the table. We know that they're one of the best teams obviously in the conference, and we are too, so it's going to be a great battle and a great showdown.
Rob, last week you guys had the comeback obviously against Illinois. How much of the experience of the 2 losses you went through, where you did battle back at least in those games and were in position to win, did that help with last week and can help going into a game like this with Penn State where you expect it to be a tight game?
Well, when you're battling you're going through a season, there's always going to be times for adversity, and great teams get through those adverse times. And I think we've done that this season. Obviously, we've come up short twice, but just barely. And so, at halftime we talked and just, hey, guys, we got this. We just have to play one play at a time, stay in the now, and just execute our plays and trust in what we do. And, we'll see what happens at the end of the game. And came out with a win on the road. The fans were great, at the game for us, and it was a great experience and a huge win for our football program. And obviously, when you play Penn State, it's going to be a battle, and it's going to be some more adverse times, just like every single week, and we have to get through those.
Jeff?
Russell, last week we asked you about Illinois' their front four, and I'm just curious, when you look at Penn State's front seven, what your impressions are of that unit, and also, in particular, of their defensive tackles, still 71.
Well, the front seven is definitely one of the best, if not the best, in the conference and in the nation, probably, you could definitely say. And it's going to be a great battle. We've got the guys to go back and forth with them, and it's going to be a great game. In terms of the defensive tackle, he's definitely very impressive. You see his size, his strength, his ability to shed tackles, or to shed blockers, I should say. And so it's going to be a good one, and that's what I came here for. To play some of the best teams in the country, and show what we have as a football team.
Russell, one of the guys you clicked with early was Aaron Henry, I guess. Now that you played with him for a season, what's impressed you most about him?
Well, with my faith and his faith, his tremendous faith and what he believes in, and the way he goes about everything that he does. He's a guy that's, sometimes I ask him, why so serious? And so he's a guy that's, always serious about what he does and loves what he does. And he's passionate about, this football program, this university. He's passionate about the guys that are on his team. He's passionate about his family. He's passionate about his faith. And he shows that every single day and every single Saturday.
Anything else for Russell?
Thank you guys. Almost done.